deal, man. We're going to enjoy this one. And I'm just going to tell you, very few teams could have went through that adversity that we did and be here in this moment. And you'll carry that for the rest of your life. And I mean it. We're so proud of you guys, all right? And if I got the stats right, Deshaun Davis, who did he pass on the all-time tackle list today? It's T. Will! Hey, how many yards we rushed for, Kurt? 269. 269! That's how we win here at Auburn, man. Great job, man. Impose your will in all areas, special teams, defense, offense. Couldn't be happier for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go! War Eagle, fly down the two. Never conquer, never you. War Eagle, finish the shoot. Fly down the orange and blue. Go, go, go! On the victory, take out the bay. Give them a big hill, say down to you. Hey, War Eagle, live for Auburn. Power of the BSC land. Hey!
I mean, I know we had talent all year, man, and we just played a good Ole Miss team. Speaking for their offense, that's probably one of the top offenses in the SEC. They can score points at will. We held them to 16 points today. And like I said, man, going to a bye week, you know, we got good momentum. We got time to get our guys recovered. I feel like we could be playing fresh next time we come out and play a good Texas A&M team at home. So I think we got a ball rolling in the right direction right now.
Getting back on the winning track, it's good to come out on the road, get a win, a big SEC game, and doing it with these guys, there's nothing better.
Those guys deserve it, man. They work so hard, man. They were working for this outbreak game like this, and they deserve it. The running backs ran good. Jared threw the ball good. The offensive line blocked. The receiver caught the ball. Coaches caught some good plays. All over the board, the offense was clicking today, and I look forward to see how they're going to pick it up, toward the end of the season.
You go through adversity all the time in life, and you just got to bounce back. You got to keep working. Keep working as hard as you can, and things will finally go your way at some point. So that's what we did. We just went back and worked really hard and went back to the basics, and we got a win today.
The Auburn Football Review, featuring Coach Ralph Shug-Jordan.
Be sharp, be ready. Tonight's what our program's all about.
I'm proud of every one of you.
This team has the it factor.
The official Auburn post-game show since 1954. This is the Auburn Football Review with head coach Gus Malzahn, presented by Toyota.
Hello everybody, War Eagle, Rod Bramblett along with Coach Gus Malzahn. Welcome into the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota. Auburn getting a big win on the road against Ole Miss, 31-16 the final score. It sure is nice to see a happy locker room.
Yeah, it is. I'm real proud of our team. I'm real proud of our coaches. Last week was very challenging, but our guys hung in there. They had very spirited practices. I really felt strong we were going to play well today, and it was really good to see them come out and do that. And then it was great to see them in the locker room too. A lot of smiling faces, and it was really good momentum for us going into this off week too.
Exciting game for the kids. Big win for the Tigers. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights.
And he'll take a run on it. And kick it deep through the end zone. Hits the back line for the touchback. First and 10. Tomlin off the play fake pass down the near hash mark. Incomplete off the fingertips of Braylon Sanders. Luke Logan will attempt a 40-yarder. He's 9 for 12 overall this season, 1 for 2 between 40 and 49. And the kick is blocked. Auburn has done it again. They block another field goal. The ball rolling in the end zone. And Auburn does it again. And guess who it is? Number 3, Marlon Davidson. And the give to Whitlow. Hesitates. And he blows through the hole down the far sideline. He's deep in Ole Miss territory across the 40, down to the 38-yard line before he steps out at the 37. Third and a bunch. Corner blitz. Stidham stands in the pocket. Nice protection. Downfield. Got a man open. And it's caught. Darius Slayton. And we'll see if they go to the air. Yes, they will. Stidham out in the flat. Whitlow catches it and he walks in. Touchdown, Auburn. 3rd and 15 now from the 19 of Auburn. The swing pass is batted away by Marlon Davidson. Boy, he's having a first quarter, isn't he? Tight end Tucker Brown and Chandler Cox in the game. Chandler Cox slides behind left tackle. The straightaway give to Whitlow, and boy, he fights his way. Hard-earned yards out across the 25.
We got an uncovered receiver.
Stidham swings it out to Whitlow, catches it at the 45. He's at the 40, breaks a tackle 30, makes a man miss at the 28, to the 25-20, angling towards the near boundary at the 15, and finally out of bounds inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Picking back to his right. There's a snap back, placed down, kick up, and the kick is good. Trips to the left, single receiver right. Tamu looking left, and flushed out, trying to run it ahead. Nick Coe brings him down. Brings him down from behind, sacks him at the 35-yard line. Give it to Whitlow, hesitates until that hole opens up over the left side, and he will take the pile out to the 10-yard line, a pickup of 6. Stidham waits for the snap, turns and gives it to Whitlow. Stretched out to the right side, now tries to turn it upfield. Comes up about a yard short of the first down to the 13.
So Auburn with a 10-6 lead at the half. Let's go back, though, the way you set the tone, and it started with another blocked field goal. That's 3 straight games for Marlon Davidson. That has to be an Auburn record.
Yeah, that's unbelievable because, you know, they drove the field right there, and then we blocked the field. That was a great momentum changer early in. Kind of helped us with the crowd right there, but you know, like I said, 3 games in a row, that's unheard of.
Why is he so good at that? Why does he have a knack for that?
He is a very good athlete. He's a big guy, and he has that little knack. You know, some people just have knacks for blocking kicks. You know, they know how to go through and adjust their body and get their hand placement and the timing and everything that goes with it. And he came clean, and like I said, 3 in a row is unbelievable.
All right, that set up the scoring drive on your first offensive possession. Kind of take us through that drive. You really moved the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, able to run the football, and I think we had the big pass play too. You know, that was really good to see. And you know, anytime we can run the football, you know, we got a chance to be a good offense, and we did that today and ran the football to set up the pass, and you know, that was really big. And
turned into an interesting first half in the sense, I think everybody kind of thought it would be a high-scoring game. First half wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't. It was very physical too. I mean, it was a very physical game. Of course, when we play these guys, it usually is. And you know, they got outstanding offense. You know, defensively, they got some athletes over there too. So, but yeah, it was low scoring.
Thought you saw a lot of toughness out of Boobie Whitlow.
Yeah.
170 yards, but you know he was dinged up, and man, he played his heart out.
Yeah, he really did. You know, he was a guy that we didn't know if he was going to play, and then you know he gets dinged up twice and just did a super job. And man, we got a bunch of young guys out there that are really playing well on offense and defense, so that was really good to see.
It's really fun to watch. I mean, you see guys like Schwartz and Whitlow, Seth Williams. I mean, the freshmen had a huge impact in this game.
Yeah, they did. Sean Shivers too.
That's
right. I mean, he's an electric guy. And then defensively, how many of the freshmen we had out there, especially in the secondary, was really something.
All right, we'll talk more about the defense as we move along. Second half highlights coming up. Stay tuned. You're watching the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Verizon, one family, different unlimited plans, and by the Alabama Department of Corrections, offering great benefits and career opportunities as Alabama's largest enforcement agency.
Look out, there's a tree now, rocks on your right. Oh no, mind the ditch. Bubba, you and the RAV4 are out of the woods. Ha, see what we did there. The silence is awkward.
4 cameras working in perfect harmony. Lease a 2018 RAV4 XLE for $219 a month for 36 months plus $500 bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places.
Just like your favorite mascot, BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama works hard behind the scenes. Proud sponsor of the Tide and Tigers.
Hey, I'm Rick.
And I'm Bubba from the Rick and Bubba Show. And if you know anything about us, you know we like to have fun.
However, there's one thing that's no laughing matter. We believe that everyone should be registered to vote, and they should have a qualified government-issued photo ID.
In order to have your voice heard and your vote counted, you must be registered to vote and have a photo ID.
Join Bubba and me and register to vote, and let's work together to make Alabama all it can be.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Get. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Who wants a hot dog?
We'll take 4 over here.
How you guys doing today?
When you tailgate in a Tiffin, you're never far from home field.
War Eagle. War Eagle.
"15 years of Rod Bramblett." A look in the rear-view mirror is presented by Nissan. 2004, Georgia.
I remember going into that game that week in Auburn, Alabama. The atmosphere around campus was electric. Everybody had a mindset of, we're going to show all of college football this team deserves to be playing for a national championship. Not like they hadn't already shown it, but for whatever reason, that particular year, it's like they needed to show it one more time. The game was one of those games where from the opening whistle, it was over.
Campbell will run the option and keep it. Now pitch it to Williams. Walks in. Touchdown, Auburn! Now 3 receiver punch set. And they'll toss it to Carnell Williams. Wants to throw, and he does. Wide open, Mix at the 10 to the 5. Touchdown! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Williams to Mix. Touchdown! From right to left. Campbell will throw. Rolling right, throwing right. Brown makes the catch. Touchdown! Tigers! Ronnie Brown!
This game is a chance for the defense to show that they were among the best in the country. They completely just suffocated Georgia from the very start.
Green, and again we'll play fake, throw it down the middle of the field. Carlos Rogers, interception in the end zone. Tigers get it back. Oh, what a play by Carlos Rogers, coming up with a pick. He just got it off. Green, feeling pressure, going down at the 12-yard line. The Predator, Stanley McClover, dropping Green for a big loss.
And it was one of those days where, again, you have the Auburn team playing at a high level, feeding off the crowd in a game they weren't going to lose. You know, the tone of the week was, we're going to show the world that Auburn deserved to be in the hunt or play for a national championship. That's where I came up with, put this in your BCS pipe and smoke it. We were all a little surly at the end of that game. What else does Auburn need to do, for Pete's sake?
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
Just like your favorite mascot, BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama works hard behind the scenes. Proud sponsor of the Tide and Tigers.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available Pro Pilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Hey, what do you guys want to listen to?
Oh, hip hop. Reggaeton.
EDM.
EDM.
What about bubble trance?
Bubble what? Public transit, it's a thing. My point is everyone's got different tastes. That's why Verizon lets you mix and match your family unlimited plans so everyone gets the plan they want without paying for things they don't. And right now, the whole family can get 6 months of free Apple Music on Verizon. Oh. So let's play that reggaeton. Old school reggaeton, not the new stuff.
Get 45 million songs with 6 months free Apple Music on us, only on Verizon. And right now, buy one Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and get one free.
All right, here's a pooch kick, left side, really short. Fair catch called for by T.D. Moultrie. Stidham throwing across the middle. There's Wiz, makes a catch, breaks a tackle. 25, inside the 20, into the 17 before he's brought down there by the Ole Miss defender. Stidham turns and hands it off on the sweep to Schwartz. 15, 10, angling right, breaks a tackle to the 5, dives for the pylon, out of bounds, short of the pylon. And the give to Miller right up the middle. He's in. Touchdown Auburn. Malik Miller right up the middle. Did Phillips. Here comes the blitz, and Auburn sacks Ta'amu. Back at the 19-yard line. Jamie Sherwood comes flying through the gap. Breaks out of the huddle. Sean Shivers in motion. They give it to Sean. Turns the corner. Upfield at the 30. Speeds to the 35, and he's tripped up at the 35. And the draw play give to Whitlow. Angles left, first down in midfield, 45-40. Angles back to the right, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10. He's to the 5, stumbles into the end zone as the ball comes loose. But Auburn falls on it, Schwartz, and it's touchdown Auburn. Big Cap Bryant moves from the right side to the left side of the defensive front. Ta'amu, and the pocket collapses around him. He still gets away. He's running outside the 35. Nick Coe catches him from behind on a terrific play. A long 2 to go. Ta'amu looking left now, tucks it and runs, and he will not get there. He is dropped for a 2-yard loss back at the 38-yard line. What you would think would be a throwing down, and it is. Stidham launched it down the middle, and it's caught by Williams. Heads at the 30 to the 20, 15 to the 10 to the 5, and he's caught from behind. First and goal. Miller hits. Did he fall in? Yes! Touchdown Auburn! He was hit at the 2, but he was able to fall in with his momentum. Ta'amu takes the snap on 3rd down, looks downfield, and again he'll go down. He's sacked. Stidham throws right, pass caught by Slayton. Oh, he broke a tackle to get the first down. Still on his feet, down the far side into the 40. Down to midfield, he's tripped up from behind. 3rd down and 5. Ta'amu rolling left. Now will try to run for his first down. He won't get there. Last play of the game. Ta'amu just floats it into the end zone. It's a jump ball and deflected away, incomplete, and that will end the game. The Auburn Tigers get a much-needed win. Auburn 31, Ole Miss 16. A real dominating performance by the Auburn defense.
Auburn gets the big road win at Ole Miss, and I don't think we've talked enough about the job the defense did in this one, Coach, against one of the most prolific scoring offenses in all of college football.
Yeah, they're top 10, and I think they're as good as advertised. They can run the football. Their offensive line's outstanding, and the receivers and the quarterback, he does a super job on the quarterback runs too. So for us to not really give up the big play, I mean, that was really something. And then we were able to put pressure on the quarterback just rushing forward. Like you said earlier, we didn't have 2 of our better players in the back end, and it was really something as far as their effort.
5 sacks as a team, 3 sacks for number 91, Nick Coe. He was in the backfield all day.
Yeah, he really was, and he made a great play on the sideline on a scramble deal too late in the game that really saved a 3rd down too. So can't say enough good things about Nick's performance.
Deshaun Davis, another ho-hum, double-digit day, 13 tackles. That's the 9th of his career. And again, he continues to lead this team.
Yeah, he's one of the best linebackers in our league, and he's one of our leaders. And he's just so strong mentally, and his character's so high, and he's got great instincts.
What was the difference for you offensively in terms of just point production in the second half as compared to the first?
Well, I think the big thing was the 3rd quarter, and we've struggled on 3rd quarters coming out. We were able to get the football, and we were able to go down there and score, and I think that just changed the dynamics of the game. And I think we scored 3 times there and really put the game away in the 3rd quarter.
Auburn gets the win over Ole Miss. Final score 31-16. When we come back, we'll talk about a much-needed week off as the Tigers get ready to take on Texas A&M at home in a couple of weeks. You're watching the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama. We cover what matters. And by Tiffin Motor Homes, made to move you.
My work and my play take me to all 50 states, but Alabama is still my home. Alabama is where I live, and Alabama is where I vote. I'm Taylor Hicks, and I want you to be a registered voter and to have a qualified government-issued photo ID so you can vote too. Alabama has so much to offer. Let's do all we can to make her the best state she can be.
This is Gracie Day. She has power, a lot of power. On vault, she finished second overall at SEC championships, on her way to back-to-back all-SEC performances. She also dominates on the floor exercise, scoring a 9.9 or greater 3 times. What will Gracie do in 2019?
Is the Southeastern Conference where you go away to college? Not exactly. Yes, we come from all corners, from all histories and experiences. And even though there are unique customs, new favorite foods, and new languages, the SEC is not really where you go away to college. It's where you come home. Because here, it just means more.
Let me be the first to lead you in War Eagle as the newest graduates of Auburn University. Whoa!
War Eagle! War Eagle!
War Eagle.
War Eagle, love, where to?
War Eagle! Heathrow!
Hey, War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Macchiato! War Eagle!
You never really leave Auburn because Auburn never leaves you.
Hey!
Recently, the Auburn baseball program had the opportunity to honor one of its all-time greats. The third base home dugout was named after head coach Hal Baird.
Wow, what a great day, huh, to honor an unbelievable Auburn man.
It would take somebody as special as Hal Baird to unite us today. And I think we're all so thankful and proud and honored to have a seat at the table. And we're glad to be with you today.
But, you know, just the legacy that you have here, Coach Baird, is something that is very special. And I'm glad to have played 2 years under you. You made me a better player. Kim asked me today if I was going to cry, and I was like, I don't know. I don't think so, but I might.
The players here were a special group. Everybody says that. You expect me to say that. But all you have to do is look around. But they're the reason we're here today. This is an amazing honor that I can't fathom.
You know, I didn't hire Hal because he's a great baseball coach. I said I hired him because of the kind of man he is.
Coach Baird and some of his former players reflected on some of their experiences together.
The Auburn University baseball program wouldn't be where it is today if it wasn't for Coach Baird.
Hal Baird's Auburn baseball for me. I mean, it's just plain and simple. What you want your dad to discipline you on, how to carry themselves, his attitude on a daily basis, how he lifts you up. I mean, there's not a better man to represent Auburn than Hal Baird, and for me, just taught me what it's like to be a man.
The kids who go to school here and the ones that become productive alums are second to none. And I think that's what makes Auburn great and what makes it a privilege to have worked here.
You know, he was a guy who gave me an opportunity to play baseball when a lot of schools wouldn't. I mean, I was very overlooked as a player coming out of high school, and you know, went to junior college, and out of junior college, he gave me a chance to play for, you know, one of the better baseball programs in the country.
He's like that dad. Coaches, I feel like, impact your life more than anybody, especially me. My coaches over the years have impacted my life a great deal, and Hal's right there at the top of that group.
He helped me more than anyone could ever know. He allowed me to come from the football field to be on the baseball team. After I got drafted in football, It was because of him that I ended up with the Kansas City Royals.
A lot of us came to play under Coach Baird at such a young age, 18, 19, 20 years old, and just that impact that he made on us is something that has lasted a lifetime. You know, he taught all of us to be professionals, taught us how to be family men, taught us how to play the game. You know, but you know, life's more than baseball, and I think he realized that. And just what he meant to all of us is just something that's really special. You know, he's a special man. I think when you think of Auburn baseball, you think of Auburn baseball coaches, there's not another one better than him.
A career of service, a career for advancement. If you're looking for a life-changing career, consider the Alabama Department of Corrections. Strong, solid salaries for all degrees. The largest law enforcement agency offers health care coverage, paid leave, a retirement plan, and much more.
Be professional.
Be defined by your integrity.
Be dedicated.
It's more than just a uniform. It's more than just a job.
It's a career.
You'll be making Alabama safer while making a difference at the Alabama Department of Corrections.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue with available Pro Pilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Get hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Who wants a hot dog? We'll take 4 over here.
How you guys doing today?
When you tailgate in a Tiffin, you're never far from home field.
War Eagle. War Eagle.
America, it's time. Time to break free from the confines of your couch. To tear yourself away from the tyranny of technology. To revolt against a social revolution that's anything but social. It's time to embrace the possibilities right outside your door. It's time to build your Declaration of Independence.
And we're back. Tigers get ready for an open date, an off Saturday, so to speak. Ball club needs one, don't they, Coach?
Yeah.
You're awful dinged up, and just a break from the game.
Yeah, I think it couldn't come at a better time, especially getting a victory, have some momentum going the off week. I mean, we're beat up. There's no doubt. We had some guys that played today that weren't 100%, so a chance to heal up, a chance for our coaches really to step back. We got so many young guys that are coming on, so I think it'll give us an opportunity to really have a good plan, you know, for the next 4 games.
You hit the month of November with Texas A&M in a couple of weeks, and it's as you mentioned, from a health standpoint, good to get the off week. And also because the month of November is how a season is defined.
That's exactly right. And of course, the meat of our schedule is coming up, and like I said, I feel really good that we got a victory today to get us some momentum, you know, heading into that stretch.
31-16 final score. We'll see you next time on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota.